This is CMS-476, Session 5, Database Design, Database Modeling. We're continuing with our VisioModeler example of the Daisy Hill puppy farm. We're about ready to handle tricks and their skill levels. Let's click on our puppy object, press F5, and we will come down here to the input style and choose ternary because we've got a three-way relationship. If you'll recall, puppies know tricks, and that particular puppy and trick combination has a skill level. They do it poorly, they do it well. So a puppy knows a trick at the level of, and just skill level. Let's see, the trick itself is an entity. We're going to have trick IDs. Skill level, on the other hand, click, is a value. Just an arbitrary number that identifies how well that puppy does that trick. We're going to select as a uniqueness constraint one of these four choices. Actually, it's more than four. You can scroll down and see that you can change that by double clicking on each one. And we're simply going to unhighlight with double clicks everybody and stick with each puppy trick combination is unique, and we're going to accept that. Let's see, we don't need any more puppynesses, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to tidy things up, a little bit of scrolling to get everybody on the same page. There's our trick. Scroll back up, over mouse. We've got some stuff to do with tricks. Notice the focus is on the trick object. We hit F5. Trick has a trick name. Trick name identifies a trick. Tricks are entities. Trick names, though, are just values. Constraints. Each trick goes with how many names? I'm going to say exactly one. And each trick name identifies exactly one trick. Also, tricks are going to have places where they are learned. A trick was learned, helps if I can type, was learned at, and I think the field name we use, the attribute name, is trick where learned. What a horrible field name, but it works. Trick where learned teaches a particular trick. Trick where learned is a value. And the constraint, each trick was learned at exactly one location, but each trick teaches how many, each trick where learned teaches how many tricks. I would say one or more. We accept that, we close. So we've got tricks and trick names. We've got where they're taught at. To tidy this mess up right here, right click, reverse roles, flips the left and right boxes of a predicate. Also flips them up and down if you've used vertical predicates. So we're almost there. We've got everybody identified, everybody visible on the screen. Almost everybody visible on the screen. And be sure you do a file save. Let's call this, I'm going to overwrite my previous test and save that model. We're going to stop here, give you a chance to catch up, and when I continue with the third part of the third part, we will turn this object role model into an ER diagram.